Hello, and welcome to Top Tech News Today. Here is your daily dose of latest tech news from around the world. Before we start, please consider subscribing to our channel and press bell icon to get updates about our latest videos and daily tech news. Please also consider sharing this video. Now these are the top tech news today. Temu appears to have removed all products in the US version of its online store that ship directly from China to US consumers, confusing suppliers and customers. MoviePass launches Mogul, a daily fantasy sports-inspired, blockchain-based platform for movie buffs, and says over 400,000 people have signed up for early access. Reddit plans to add Reddit Answers, its AI search tool that was launched in beta in December 2024, to its main search bar, and says the tool has 1 million weekly users. Trump's World Liberty Financial says Abu Dhabi's MGX fund is making a $2 billion investment in Binance using World Liberty's $1 stablecoin, raising ethical concerns. Apple expects that a majority of iPhones sold in the US in the June quarter will come from India, and a majority of its other devices will come from Vietnam. Tim Cook says Apple estimates tariffs will add $900 million in costs for the June quarter, assuming the current tariff policy remains in place. Uber, an autonomous vehicle operator, may mobility partner to deploy thousands of robotaxis across the U.S., starting in Arlington, Texas, by the end of 2025. AWS is developing an AI-assisted coding service that offers features like Cursor and goes further than its current coding assistant. Amazon Q Developer. Game developer. Scopely says Monopoly Go crossed $5 billion in gross bookings in just 24 months, significantly ahead of a previous mobile title's record of 40 months. Data integration company Fivetran acquires Census, which helps companies move data out of databases and into operational tools, and was valued at $630 million in 2022. Epic Games says it will take a 0% store fee from developers on their first $1 million in revenue per app per year, and plans to let developers open their own web shops. LinkedIn says it will share ad revenue with creators for the first time, starting with 30 B2B creators, and says users now watch 36% more videos than a year ago. Google says a small percentage of search users in the US will start seeing an AI mode chatbot tab in the coming weeks. AI mode uses Google's search index. The U.S. weighs potentially easing restrictions on NVIDIA chip sales to the UAE, as President Trump plans a bilateral deal during a visit to the country. Plianful, which makes AI-powered healthcare workflow automation tools, raised a $50 million Series B, co-led by Arena Holdings and billionaire Mitchell Rales. NVIDIA says Anthropic is telling tall tales after the startup argued for tighter export controls by saying China is smuggling chips in prosthetic baby bumps. Dub, which lets users trade the same stocks as celebrities and politicians, like Nancy Pelosi, raised a $30 million Series A, co-led by Notable Capital and NEO. Colorado-based True Anomaly, which designs hardware and software for military and intelligence space reconnaissance, raised a $260 million Series C led by Accel. Pinterest rolls out an AI-modified label globally to indicate AI-generated or AI-edited images, identified via metadata analysis and its own AI classifiers. CVC and Blackstone invest $2 billion+ in equity and debt to take a minority stake in Istanbul-based Dream Games, which makes Royal Match, valuing it at approximately $5 billion. Microsoft raises the prices of its Xbox Series S and X consoles, Xbox controllers, and some new Xbox games globally. The consoles are priced $80 to $100 more. As Trump closes the de minimis exemption on May 2nd, small online sellers on platforms like Etsy and eBay scramble. DHL and FedEx shipments face approximately 145% tariffs. Mark Zuckerberg says, WhatsApp now has 3 billion plus monthly active users, up from 2 billion in February 2020 and 1.5 billion in January 2018. Facebook passed 3 billion monthly active users in July 2023. Global smartphone shipments rose 0.2% to 296.9 million in Q1 2025. Samsung's units grew 1% to 60.5 million for a 20% market share, and Apple's grew 13% to 55 million for a 19% share. Groove.ai, which aims to change the traditional IT consultancy model by using AI agents to improve enterprise margins, raised a $20 million Series A led by Mayfield. Norway's $1.8 trillion oil fund expects to save $400 million from its $2 billion in annual trading costs by using AI to trade more efficiently, and it has already saved nearly $100 million. AI tools from Google, LinkedIn, Salesforce, and others are helping job seekers sell their skills, tailor their resumes to other fields, and find unnoticed roles. Alibaba releases Qwen 2.5 Omni 3B, a scaled-down 3B parameter variant of its flagship 7B parameter multimodal model, designed to run on consumer PCs and laptops. JetBrains launches Melum, its 4B parameter code-generating open AI model trained on 4T+ tokens and released in October 2024 on Hugging Face under Apache 2.0. A researcher says, Windows RDP lets users log in using passwords that have been revoked or changed. Microsoft says it has no plans to change the login protocol. Adani Group pauses. Talks with Israel's Tower Semiconductor about a $10 billion chip project in Maharashtra, India, due to uncertainty around potential demand. Google launches Little Language Lessons, 3 experimental tools that use Gemini to help users learn vocabulary, phrases, grammar, and slang in a new language. Google rolls out native AI image editing in the Gemini app, letting users edit uploaded images and those the app generates using natural language text prompts. Google begins showing AdSense ads in conversations with AI chatbots. Sources say Google tested the ads in 2024 with startups, like AI search apps, iAsk, and Liner. That was all for today. Thanks for watching, and we shall be back tomorrow.